Chewy balls. That's right. So for those who just want to watch speedrunning, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, with another hopefully good attempt that we can just kick off from the start and we don't have to worry about. Otherwise, we'll spend some time, we'll find a new item. Oh my god, so many balls.
Fresh meat.
Oh my
Almost
god.
a year. Let's get Griswolds.
Did you ask for extra balls?
No.
My goodness.
They did put in a lot, didn't they?
What?
So they did put in a lot, didn't they?
What's good, Griswolds? Thank you, Carol.
Meat.
How are you doing today? And thank you, Running EXE, 9 months in a row. Yeah, it does kind of feel like you're swallowing marbles. It's a nice feeling. Nom, nom.
I am overburdened.
And where do we want to farm today? Should we do some chaos? That could be fun. What do you guys think? Let's see how far from a tick we are.
Yes.
That is a random, not even NPC. Chaos is the best? I thought Maggot is the best. I figured Maggot Lair would clearly be your answer. What up, Chris? Thank you, bud. Oh, this is so nice on my throat. That's the other camel? Oh, okay. Wait, is there a Mr. I just realized you're not Mr. Camel. I was like, wait, where'd your VIP badge go? Oh, God.
Good day.
Is that Mr. Llama 5C? Is that who that is? Eventually the entire chat is just going to be some version of Mr. Camel and Mr. Llama 5 SC in various forms.
Fresh meat.
Ricktar live. Thank you so much. Mwah! 4 months in a row.
Yes.
Wait, who's the real llama? It's gotta be weird for new people showing up. They walk into the chat and it's just 40 iterations of the streamer's name and a dude named Camel. Be like, are these bots or what's going on here? What's the situation? Mr. Caramel. I kind of want that name now. Llama has no viewers. It's all his account. That's right.
Your presence honors me.
Should go for all the runes too if I want to be a true completionist. So we thought about it. A while back, everyone in BT's chat made BT. Oh, that's great. That's lovely. I wish I was there for that. So I could make every rune word in the game. The only issue is I'm short like a couple Vex, like one low, things like that. Let me change my items. I haven't found anything today. But the issue came down to the jaw runes. I still need 10 jaw runes. So I would need to get Dobrunsky luck for like a year. Everything else would be fine. But the jaw runes just hold me back so much.
Good day.
Yeah, those are from last time piece. Yeah, because you need 12 jaw runes overall to make every rune word in the game, and I only have 2. So I'm pretty short over there. 4 wind forces, 2 jaw runes, 0 Griswold caddies. I don't know. You tell me, man. So that would be the other thought, is I could go and do lower Kuros runs for probably like 200 hours. And I imagine I would get the burr and the burr runes I would need there. Something like that. True that, Black
Your
River.
presence honors me.
#1 fan on YouTube, Mr. Llama 5G. Perfect. Has anyone gotten every item yet? Not any of the streamers yet. So the people that have like a couple of my viewers have said they did. Once again, I have no verification other than, you know, them like talking about it over like YouTube comments and stuff. But
Good day.
yeah. There's a couple down to 1 item left. I'm at 2. BT's at like 4, but he's kind of moved over to Path of Exile now. Yeah. Do some chaos tonight? We can do some chaos. We'll do a little bit here. Oh, that's right. I wanted to see how much until our next tick of experience. BT is a good dude, yeah. I like him a lot. Alright, let's see what it says. Experience to next tick. Wait, did we tick? No. We didn't tick yet. Yeah, there you go, Jackson. I think we all have had from that. I don't know where it says until next tick. Maybe that's on the updated version?
Take you.
Let me try that.
Join my army of the dead.
Ugh, you go away from US
yeah.
Navy. Ugh, and you give up on Hell Butterfly. Ugh, how dare you?
Sorry, Blackhaver. Yeah, I've had tons of Zod runes, but I've never had one drop. I've watched many streamers drop them. Alright, so we're 1.8 million experience, so it's like 36 runs of Diablo, I think. wish it was this fast in a Hell Source run to get through the Chaos Sanctuary. Or Hell any character, I should say. Yeah, dude. Diablo at player 7. Chaos at players 1.
I can't carry anymore.
For that jaw rune. If I ever had a John a Bird drop in a Hell run, would I farm for Enigma? Probably not, because think about how long it takes to get to that level, right? That's the biggest issue. Like, to use a jaw rune, you have to be, what, 67? 65? So, over leveling by 4. That's just not gonna happen, you know. That's too much over leveling. Because you have, that's 65, and that's like before, you know, you would want to use it early for sure. Right? So. It just doesn't really make sense, unfortunately. I wish it did. Would I equip Meng's Song if it dropped? That's an even higher level requirement, so. Are you saying on this character? No. It's very unfortunate, but the advent of Spirit pretty much ruined, like, stabs completely. That was one of the sad parts. Oops. Get rid of Medusas of this game.
Fresh meat.
GL on the MF journey.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Jacob. Bless you. Weird set of sneezes over there. Not sure what was happening. Is it possible to make a house beater in only 3 games? 1 game per difficulty? I mean, technically sure, but you would need perfect runes and stuff. So it wouldn't be as fun. Oh, you're immune to fire as well. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Gear plugin won't work, unfortunately, with this character. Unfortunately, it will not work. That's the only attack that wrecks my mercenary. He can handle every other attack from Diablo except that one. Yeah, you'd also really be lacking experience. I mean, you could technically get, like, all experience shrines. Exclamation mark MF gear will take you to an overview of my gear. It's a little bit old, but, and it's more my gear when I'm running Pindle, so it has, like, my higher MF stuff.
I can't carry.
But, you know, it's not a bad look at it overall. got like a slightly better Death Fathom now. You don't get to see like my GT ring in there probably. But yeah, you get a pretty good look at it overall, I'd say. Cherry bomb. First time here, well, welcome to all the first timers. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying it. I will be at GDQ. Yes, I will be streaming at SGDQ. Diablo 2 Sorcerer or Assassin, Necromancer, or Paladin. You know, one of the characters that exist. We'll eventually get it right. No, I can't get any balls. Exactly. It's like when my dad tries to say my name. He says my brother's name, my uncle's name, my dad. Eventually gets there. Go. Kick. Haley, kick. Go. It would be really fun to have the Paladin just because we could actually, for like the first time, we could do glitching, right? I would do the swap casting on it. So I think that would actually be a really fun thing to show because, you know, Diablo 2 doesn't really have a lot of
Mr.
cool
Drama
stuff.
SC just heard
for,
the big
like,
news.
that stuff.
I can't wait for the wedding. Congrats,
Oh my
my
god.
man.
Thank God, sound song. Kylie behind you, starved for attention. You doing okay, Kylie? See, she says she's not starved for attention. Happy birthday, too. Thank you, JFK. Not my birthday, but, you know, appreciate that. She's starved for food. You hungry, Kylie? Nope. Food does sound kind of good, though. Shadow plate. You already ate? Oh, yeah, that's right. You had tacos. Bring some over. She didn't bring tacos for the chat. Sorry, guys. If you wanted tacos. Over under on finishing Holy Grail before the wet. Okay. Why do I even read these things? My God. Tacos, but it isn't Tuesday? Wait, is today Tuesday? What? Oh, it's Monday. Oh, wow. You're right. I thought it was Tuesday. Oh, forget what I said. Ooh. Do I already have it?
I can't.
That is the question. Probably. So let's just restart. How many bits to switch to a paladin? What do you mean switch to a paladin? Like, I don't have a paladin to switch to exactly. I mean, I guess I technically have this guy, but that'd be T's character. I'd feel bad. I just forgot the other command, and I just remembered the meth command. So that's all I have, man. Make one and switch. I mean, that'd be tough because I want to find everything on this character. You know. Yeah. For Holy Grail. That would be doing a lot of change. Like, I don't think it's unreasonable request at all, but all right, we're good. I've just been only doing this girl, so I feel like it'd be hard to change that at this point with 2 items to go. It's like, let's just finish her off, you know, and then we can go get a new character or something. So I might, for like runes or something, do that, right? Right, like get a hammered in or get a Jabazon or whatever, but oops. It's always so dangerous in here, man.
I am overburdened.
Always so dangerous.
Not even death can save you from me.
What is he doing? There you go. No other drug commands? No. Dude, my Merce is blocking him in. Attaboy, mercenary.
I kept
There you
carrying.
go. Good job. Good guy Golzar, right? Really doing a lot to help out there. I appreciate it.
I kept carrying.
The amount of essences that I've dropped playing on this character, I could probably have supported every respec that I've just done with tokens if I would have just picked them all up and morphed them. This looks like a Hell Llama on a world record speedrun chaos right here. Still cheaty? I don't really think so, because a lot of the time, all of the, like, ouch, holy cow. All of the shifts that I made were just for chat. So it'd be like, yo, KH Nick! What up? Welcome back, my friend.
Been gone and forgotten from stream for so long. Kept up to date on YT. Love you, llama.
Appreciate that. How you doing, man? Good to see you again. for the resub. Ouch. There we go. But yeah, so, you know, it's like, oh yeah, we'll just do lightning because chat wants to watch me do the pit and do lightning and stuff. So it's more for like chat and then kind of for fun a little bit and stuff. But a lot of the shifts that I've been making aren't really like super important shifts or anything.
Not even death can save you from me. Fresh meat.
And KH Nick with the resub. What's up? Thank you. How have you been doing, man? That was good. 5 players 7, not players 8. It is actually the exact same thing in every single way from Diablo. I think right now we're running 680 MF. It is actually the exact same thing. Been a struggle, but doing well. Doing, man. Hang in there. Hang in there. From struggles, we grow, right? Always sucks at the in the moment, but when you look back, you always go, well, I'm better from it. Yeah, CTA gives me the battle orders.
I can't carry anymore.
Let's go. Let's go. Been almost 2 years. Wow.
Not even death can save you from me.
Hey, was that an Umrune? Oh, a Lumrune. Fake out. Item sound today, Mars plus Wind Force. Llama Rage. Please, not again. We're the past two streams of this, oops, have been Wind Force. The past 2 streams in a row we've found Wind Force. Perfect Wind Force the first time and a 6% the second time. And that was just like, that came right after we had those days where we found 1 Mara's followed by 2 Mara's the next day. And these are from the tunnels, by the way, which is like a 1 in 60,000 chance or something of dropping. So it's not like it's like a good chance to drop. Like, it's a horrible chance to drop, actually. Grizz Caddy should have dropped way more often. Ridiculous. But I don't think anybody here can explain what's going on with the Caduceus luck. I don't think anybody's got an answer there. Why is Crystal so hard to get? Well, it is a tough base, right? The Caduceus base is very difficult. That being said, the way my odds, or the number of bosses that I've killed, I should have probably found about 5 of them by now. So really bad RNG. Now, do we have a flame bellow ethereal? Dang it, we do. I have like 150 items. I still need ethereal, and yet I can't ever find the ones I need. Yeah, Griswold won't be able to drop the scepter, unfortunately. It's kind of silly. One would hope he could drop his own items, but nope. Thought it was a Balrog spear. That'd be fun. And Dario can't drop her mask. Good point. We gotta talk to the creators. Thankfully, they're all pretty available, actually. Unfortunately, I doubt they have a great answer for us besides like, we didn't work on that part of the game. Or, yeah, it wasn't really important. Mercenary? Thank you. He's like, I ain't fighting him. You go ahead. Heavy gloves. Say Mariano. I said him 4 months ago. Welcome to the world. I mean, when you have this few items left, that's just how everything goes. That's just like standard. I think I have a good bail map. Yeah. Let's have some fun here. Woo! Dude, that is like the most perfect bail map. This is where I found my materials right there, so. Get him. I would definitely say I enjoy bail runs more than Diablo runs. Diablo runs are gonna net me a little bit more experience overall, but how long did it take to get to level 98 from 97? It took a while, but since we got, like, when I was 96, I was like, wow, this is really slow. And then I got to 97, and I was like, wow, this is really slow. But now, I'm like, 96 was a breeze, 97 any day. Like, 98. We'll go like an entire day without even gaining a tick. I mean, it's just insane, man. It's absolutely insane. So, yeah, I trying to remember how long it took though from 97 to 98, because it was still a good amount of time. I mean, I died a little bit more early on in it and stuff because I wasn't caring as much. $96 on Player 7 Ancient Tunnel runs. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you can also do that, right? You can go and do Ancient Tunnels 96, 97. Once you want to get to 98 is when you realize that you can no longer do that sort of stuff. It's all from Chaos Bale or Nilly if you want to do him. So I am 42.41% of the way to level 99.
I am overburdened.
Have my daily win force yet? Not yet. We're still waiting on it. Still waiting on that one to arrive. That Nax is cool. What? Oh, 3. Rune Master is fun. Players 3 is all you need for Bale. He's also kind of weird like Diablo. So, you actually only want to fight him on Players 3. Because it gives you same amount of experience as Player 7 does, which is really weird and doesn't really make sense, right? Same as Players 8, but this stuff is a little funky. There's some like ceiling caps essentially for it. Rune Staff, not quite Archon. Is Ashwind here yet? I'm looking for him. My biggest scare would be dolls here. Player side gives you slightly better drop rate. Yeah, but it's like super minimal because Players 3 basically almost always is going to hit. Like Player 7 gives a better drop rate than 5, which gives you a better drop rate than 3. But it's like super slight on bosses. Because the no drop is just so like small or whatever, right? Chance for no drop when you're on Players 3 is super good, so. And the earth is flat. That's right. On the very edges, it's a bunch of Bale fights. Alright, Prime. You need to quit going to Camel's sites.
I am over.
What are the drop odds for Bale for each of these items? Can somebody find them? $50-50. Great. I'm running 680 on Players 3. Oh, it just has a bunch of other awful jokes on there. Camel, is that it? 1 in 33,000 for Ming Song. Wait, which one is it? 33 or 21? Shaco. One in 13,000. Non-cost is 33. So wow, so just doing Pindle twice is better odds than Bale. That's pretty sad. I think there's a way to send it, JMac, on mobile. $680 MF. Beautiful throne room. Oh, that's not great though. Oops. Let's see how much experience I gained from this. 352,995. We'll go players 1 on this group right here. Monarch.
Fresh meat.
9/11 was an inside job. MR Lamisk is a reptilian overlord. Stop picking on Ball. He's just trying to have a good laugh.
Sorry. 353003. So we got 8,000 from that group. That poison is rough. We got 10,000 from wave 4. $7,500 from wave 5.
I can't carry anymore.
And no, we got thousands there. And yes, 7,500. 54,000 there. So all in all, 54, 62, 72, 80. All in all, you get about 80 something thousand experience from a Bale run. Maybe like 82.5 or something like that. Which ain't bad. Assuming you do all the player adjustment stuff there. Whoa, that's a lot of balls. A lot of boss groups in our Worldstone though, which is great. And I need how much experience? A lot. We still need like, I think we're under 200 million now, right? 353, 520, yeah. So we need like 170 million. So it's looking pretty good, pretty quick. Drop rate of materials, mate. Very low. Depends where you're at exactly and all that, but quite low. Hundreds of thousands. Do you have a level 90 or higher to craft plus 2 amulets? Yeah, I can just use this character. I've done some crafting. I haven't crafted anything that's like super elite, but I've got a couple crafts that are decent. I need 2,000 bell runs exactly. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, looking at our thing here, it looks like it says 114 hours until 99 at this rate. Based on that last run. So, you know, it's a little bit slower than Chaos, right? Chaos would be about 80, 75, something around there. Could get that this week if I wanted. I mean, we would have to be really pumping hard to get it in 1 week, but I think 2 weeks could be easy. But then we'd have to do Holy Grail non-stop, 8 hours a day for 2 weeks. Within a fortnight or a score, whichever comes first. Beats me, man. Souls group and Souls group. Two Souls groups right next to each other. That's nasty. The other benefit of Diablo runs is every now and then you get an experience shrine that you can actually hold on to. Whereas you're not really going to have that with Baal. Right, and if you're German, you get even more experience shrines because they added that into the game somehow. The German version of the game. Unearthed wand. Oof. There's a rare base for you. That base is the same rarity basically as the Archon staff and the caddy. A little spicier than I like. You'd say you found 3 times more Archon Caddy than... Dang. I'm the opposite. I am the opposite. I feel like I find way more unearthed ones than caddies. Unfortunately. Jewel at the entrance. Ah, yeah. How rare are ETH Vortex shields? If you want a good one, it's pretty rare. I've only got one ETH Vortex shield that's like 4 open sockets, but it's 29 MF on that's nice. But it's only like 28 reds or something. Yeah, you can bug shields. Maybe mine isn't 4 open sockets, and so I could go bug it if I wanted. But yeah, it's only 28 reds. Well, it's not bad, but I do love Exile. Such a cool item. I am missing a Zodrin, Mario, but I do have 3 Chamrins, so technically we have every rune, yes. It's just not freshly dropped. But, I mean, runes aren't meant to be freshly dropped. They're meant to be cubed up anyway, so. Love these boots. These are one of my favorite boots in the game. 40 fast run walk, 50 to life, 50 to fire res. It's just so nice. Speedrunner boots. A little high in strength for speedrunning, unfortunately, but yes. Will I do all runners with this character? Potentially. It's something we've discussed. It's something that has been discussed. It's just a lot of jaw runes is the problem. Not a lot of anything else, just a lot of jaws. Everything else we pretty much have. A couple burrs still to go. But it could be fun once we find every item to kind of do it like that. Where we're, you know, every rune that we get is going towards a purpose. And so then eventually we could start cubing up all our like lows, vex, ohms, or burrs, sirs, all that stuff just to try and get those jaws. Hi Blue Earth. How often do I do 8-man hell hardcore runs? We haven't done one in a little bit of time, mostly because I've been doing the professional 8-man runs with the other speedrunners, right? We've been going for those fastest times. So that's kind of been the focus there, to be honest, for the 8-man stuff. Additionally, it's sometimes difficult to do the 8-man just because sometimes you have to babysit some people. Not so much in a, you know, they don't know what to do. Rather, they get like moody and fighting with each other and stuff, and we've had that stuff happen. Or, you know, somebody's gonna get join and then they can't exactly join, and then 20 minutes later, the game's not working and all that stuff. So, hey Covalent, how are you doing? Covalent bondage, nice. I like the name actually a lot. Wonder if I could buy the Mr. Camel name. Who has the Mr. Camel name? What's a 2020 Necro Torch worth? I mean, it's worth something for being perfect, but you know, Necros are definitely some of the lesser played. So, looks like it's a banned account. Oh, then you should be good. Send a message to Twitch staff.
I can't carry
You might be able to get it just like that. See if you can snag that puppy. Come on, good item. Wow, 3 uniques and they're all trash.
impossible.
Pretty sure I already have Kinemills, but let's check anyways. Yep. You've had that account since Justin TV? Wow. That's some age. Or I had a Justin TV account. Honestly, it was probably just like Mr. Llama.
I can't carry anymore.
It didn't have the SC yet. But I don't think it would be anything other than Mr. Llama. Just because I was never very original. He does, Blitzrune. He does. Hell rune. That's not a jaw rune. That's not a jaw rune. Does Diablo 2 still have online servers? You betcha. Plus there's a bunch of private servers that people play on as well, so there's honestly still a decent number of people playing if you really like look at all of the ways that people are playing. Everybody that's playing online, everybody that's playing single player, everybody that's playing Path of Diablo, Median, you know, any other mods. Like there's honestly a pretty good number of players.
I can't carry anymore.
Battle.net is mostly bots? Probably, yeah. Nah, there's still non-botters there. The bots always yell at you for touching their seals. Do not touch the seals, please. Yeah, if you go to like Facebook and stuff, you can find on the groups, there's actually a lot of people. Slash Diablo. Yeah, I'm not a map hack guy, so that's why I avoid it, but I mean, Median also had map hack, so let's be honest. But Median was like an entirely different game. And I just played offline anyways there. Data. You can turn it off on most of them, yeah. It's just if I'm playing online, like I don't want everybody else to have map hack as well, you know. That's probably my biggest thing when if I'm playing single player, like, alright, sure, I'll just turn it off. If I'm playing multiplayer, then no map pack is what I prefer. Otherwise, you're competing against other people that are using it, and yeah. It's not my style. So play on our private server. Yeah, alright, so I actually wanted to get some more clarification. Are we like using that as a private server that we're all gonna get on and play? Because that could actually be pretty fun. Corona. Basically map pack with my reading abilities. Yeah, but that's the fun, is you like have to learn more and use your reading abilities. Whenever there's map pack, I just don't get to use that anyway, so it's no fun anymore. Because I was thinking, like, shoot, we could just have, I'd love to have like just like a llama server up. Anybody who wants to play from my chat, we could have a place to play. That could be fun. How did I get my torch and Annie? Pluggy allows you to fight declone and Ubers. So. Clarification only had for experience, not for public. Yeah, so I'd want to like have one for public for the group.
Fresh meat.
Public llama server.
Yo, the truth. Like, wouldn't that be a ton of fun if all of us could just play on the same server? I mean, that didn't have any bots or anything on it, I should say. My biggest fear would be Blizzard would be like, alright, now you're hosting this, we're coming after you. They would look down on that. Path of Exile, yeah or nay? I think it's fun. It's different. It's not Diablo 2, but I think it's a really good game. There's a lot of good content in it. I assume nobody's a jerk in my chat who would cheat. Well, we would prevent the cheaters. If you cheat, then you get banned. And we could watch that. World of Warcraft is different because they're losing money by it, right? By people playing on private server or whatever, and there's like issues there. Diablo, you don't really have those issues, right? Because as long as we require them to use a valid CD key, then there's no subscription service or anything. You can use the Black Gate. Yeah. You mean, ow! That was hot. The Dragon Lore one. Thank you, Blue Walk. How are you doing? Oh god, there's dolls. And Midorus. This source is softcore, but she's level 98, so we play her like hardcore because a death at 98 is the worst thing that has ever existed. Dang, did you, Jugger? That's awesome. Not in a non. Perfect camo. I mean, Green Dude already has like all that stuff hammered out. I would just need to
I am overburdened.
talk to him. Pult is back? What? I'm sick. I did one death as soon as I got level 98. That's the last time I died. Immediately when I got 98, I did a fun death. Just to get it out of my system. That's so cool. Go, Pult, go. Mang songs as rare as Tyrael's. It's about a third of the rarity. Tyrael's is pretty stupid. Yep. Seems about right. Two Mang songs. Crazy. Yeah, I started the sorceress at level 1.
I am overburdened.
I did a little speedrun race with her through hell. And then have grown her since then. So we were using, you know, 3 topaz helms and crap like that.
Can't carry anymore.
Exactly, Limo. What are my thoughts on POD? I think it's fun. I think it's you know, it's a cool idea. It's a nice thing to have. There's some fun additions to it. Is the race with Tail on YouTube? Yeah, we did like a 2-week race. Could you make a viable build using the rarest item in each slot? Yeah, you can make something. I mean, the build is more about like, whoa. Thank you. I think I sneezed Kylie out of my apartment there. I don't know where she is. Anyways. He's allergic to Mang songs. We're close. Do I ever just look at my tier list, mate? Oh, yeah, all the time. You like the new emotes? Thank you. I'm glad you do. I love them. I spent so much time, like, designing the new emotes. Obviously, I'm not the one who drew them or anything, but there was a lot of
found multiple
input
Grizz
into
caddies,
it.
3 at the least, yet you can't find one.
Yep.
Sad llama feels bad, man.
Feels bad. I just can't find one to save my life. It's killing me. Absolutely killing me. So yeah. I was like, and these are emotes that I've wanted for probably, I mean, since I started streaming, I wanted emotes that looked like this. And then over time, you know, I got some emotes and they were like decent, but These are my primo emotes. My premotes, you might say. These are ones that I think I'll stick with for the long run. Did I know every item before I started? Kind of, but like, there was definitely some stuff that was... Don't get rid of Llama Army? Yeah, the little Llama Army's cute. Maybe we just make him blue. There were definitely some items that were a little bit surprising. Because I just wasn't used to them, you know? I think that'd be the biggest thing. Like, there's some really rare items that they're just not good, so you never see them at all. Is there a mod that makes every character in every build viable? Path of Diablo tries to do that a little bit, I would say, without changing them too much. Media XL had a lot of viable builds, at least through, you know, a lot of the game until you started to really get to the end. Most unviable build in Diablo 2? Probably like Arctic Blast Druid or something.
Fresh meat.
Obviously with a mercenary you can beat the entire game with any build whatsoever.
I can't carry anymore.
No, a spear build could be more viable. Peter, thank you. Because at least with this, with a spear, you could, you know, give it crushing blow and stuff. Arctic Blast would just be sitting there for ages. Winged Helm. It's our first, like, mildly okay drop this game. Little Guillaume. We'll put that on there. I probably spelled that wrong. Oh, there's dolls. Okay. And some crucial items like Shake Velocity War Traps. Yeah, you gotta go get those for sure. Just do Andariel and Mephisto over and over again. But having a blast, hopefully not an Arctic Blast. Get it? Because Arctic Blast is, we just were talking about, it's a bad, okay. Thought it wasn't bad. What happened with the assassin run? She'll be back tomorrow. We just kept failing. Well, we couldn't get the runes, and then we died on the one run that we actually got the runes in good timing, so it's very sad.
Good afternoon. Not here.
Raven Druid? Ugh, have fun. Would I prefer a straight D2 remaster or a D2 remake with rebalancing, making more builds viable? Straight remaster. Honestly, I'm not sure I trust them to do a full remake and balance it appropriately. If I did the rebalancing, I would trust it more. But even then, I don't know. I feel like that's just not Diablo 2, you know? Rather have new character Act 6 if they did come back. I think an Act 6 would be cool. I'd wish for more endgame for sure. You know, like Path of Exile and just more Uber's bosses. Like Median XL has, I'd say half of the Median XL bosses are really fun endgame content, and the other ones are purified trash. But you know, something like that could be cool. There's just too much. Yeah, but I mean, that's like a ton. I'm just saying, add me a few more bosses in the end game so I can have a little bit more stuff to do. Right, not the whole have to read a 100-page guide to play a character part. Yeah, I'm not arguing that part. I'm saying let's just, you know, add a few more bosses in again here. Just to add a little bit more content late game. That's all. I think that would do it well. Whoa! Elder Staff. That's not caduceus. Fully decked out Ordins. Ordins good? Yeah, they're pretty good actually. You think Diablo 2 could have a 4th difficulty, one the player couldn't easily walk through in solo? I mean, it already has that though. Like, Diablo 2 is really hard, let's be honest. Hell difficulty is insane. It took me like a month to play through this game. Obviously not like a month straight of playing every day, but like on and off playing. Yeah, I don't think they need to have another difficulty. Hell is already extremely difficult in this game. I would not add another difficulty in personally. I would just add more beyond content, more Uber style content. Also, yeah, playing through the story a 4th time. Now we're pushing it. But you don't even play D2 on the highest difficulty? What do you mean?
I am overburdened.
Paladins and sorcerers only, please. More like just paladins only, please. Yeah, people just get rushed. That's why they say it's easy. When you like actually play through the game though, it's a very hard game.
I can't carry anymore.
The barbarian is the 4th difficulty. That's a good point actually. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. You think you ever played D2 without getting rushed? Do it now. If you haven't, like honestly, go play single player right now. Anybody who has not beaten this game on single player, go play it on single player. I promise you, it'll be like one of the most fun times that you have ever had. It's so hard, but it's super rewarding. All of a sudden, all these items that you never cared about before matter and make sense, and it's a fantastic experience. My first playthrough, I mean, I've obviously beaten this game thousands of times, but I still remember the first time I actually played through this game. I couldn't believe how much fun it was and how different it was from playing online. Because I was the same as you guys, right? I was just used to, I just always played it online. Always got rushed through all the boring parts or whatever, and That was that. Not gonna be fun. Extra fast Dark Lords. Oh yeah, and you'll be sitting there and you'll be on like, you know, let's pretend you play like a Javaton or something. Wow, another Etnax. And you'll be sitting there having a great time, and then all of a sudden you'll get to Act 3 Hell, and you'll be like, how do you go through here? Hey, 3 open socket and a 4 open socket. We need the 5. You'll be like, this game is stupid. How do I get through here? And then you'll have to figure it out. And you'll have your Mercenary and your Valkyrie, and you'll be taking it slow because you're not speedrunning. And you're just having fun with it. Your problem with D2 is especially tied to ladder online only. That's only rune words. The items are actually... There are ladder only items that are tied to online ladder only. But the... they're in single player. They're not in online non-ladder, but they are in single player. It's only the rune words, and you can make that change really quickly. One, you can use a plugin like this, right? Pluggy to give you that. Additionally, you could just do something like you can bing runes.txt, and there'll be a guide for just what you want to do there. Plug easy to set up. I found it pretty easy. I haven't done it in a long time though, so I don't know. There's a new version. I don't know what the difficulty is, all that stuff. But yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun overall. I think it's one of the greatest games that I played through. And that's why when it came time to maybe consider speedrunning it, I was like, oh yeah, I'll speedrun this for sure. Because it's just such a fun... This has been accurate. It's got a couple flaws, but for the most part, yeah, it's accurate. There's a couple things that it's not the best on determining the odds, but for the most part, gives you a close enough estimate, so. Except for Griswold's Redemption, in which I'm sure the odds have to be just broken in that. Otherwise, we would totally have it, right? Mara's Redemption, you said? Yes. The ever wonderful Mara's Redemption, my favorite item. Nasty. Extra strong, cold enchanted. No wonder. Whew. Mr. Llama, sweet. Hey. It is just nasty overall, man. just nasty. Yeah, I'm doing Worldstone Keep level 1. Or players 1. Chance of death too high otherwise. What are your aim below the odds per boss? It's called D2 Info. You can get it on the JIT hub.
I am overburdened.
That is Shifetto. Where you can find Trolls of Destruction mod. In my Discord, !Discord. I believe, where did you put it? What channel did he put it in? It's in one of the channels there.
I can't carry
I think it's pinned. In like the mods channel or something. There you go. D2 mods channel on Discord. Yep. There you go. Perfect.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, Bale will drop any item in the game.
Fresh meat.
So while Diablo will not, Bale will. Jay Zeno, 2 months in a row. And Pete Davidson, a lot of people ask that. I am not. Well, hopefully I'm as lucky with him, right? As lucky as him with Ariana Grande. Obviously with Miss Kylie instead though, right? But hopefully it's the same story there. That's the goal of this run, reach level 99. Find every item in the game is actually the goal here.
Carry anymore.
They aren't together? Yeah, they are. They're engaged. What are we doing? I finish? Party? They called their engagement off? No. Never mind then, I backtrack my previous statement. He's with Kate Beckinsale now? Is he? Dude needs to spend some time by himself. He's clearly got some stuff he's going through. Dude needs to spend some time doing his own thing and grow the buck up. !Podcast.
I am overburdened.
Thanks, Kim. How are you? New episode this Thursday. 5%. Rip. I haven't found a new MF charm in a while. I mean, I feel you, Camel. It'd have to be a forced choice there. You know, you just got engaged, like, and then an engagement called off. You might want to take it easy is all I'm saying. Gosh, Camel. It's been quite a while. Ah, rip. Alright, what do I know then?
I am overburdened.
Fresh meat.
I can't
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my butthole. So kitten, maybe.
Wow, Big J. You're just always looking to get banned, aren't you? Why does Twitch even let you type that? Why is that not... What the heck? Ooh, do I have Blood Fist Ethereal? I'm sure I do. I do. Why does Twitch even give you the option? Trying to watch the Diablo Daily stuff? Hi, Ale. How are you doing? Most streams aren't PG. No! Don't do it to me, game. Don't you even dare. Don't you even dare. I swear to God. I already have an ETH. Don't you even dare. I'll be so mad. That'd be even worse than finding another wind force today. I swears it.
Not even death can save you from me.
Oh my God.
Happy llama, sad llama, mentally disturbed llama, super llama, drama llama, big fat mama llama, 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 llama. Who is this big llama? Starting all this drama. It's me, bitch.
Hey, been watching your stream and it's the best on Twitch. You're the greatest speedrunner I've ever seen, and also the most handsome. Perhaps even the second coming of Jesus. Keep on rocking, Teo.
No, come on. Oh.
Happy llama, sad llama, mentally disturbed llama, super llama, drama llama, big fat mama llama, 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 llama. Who is this big llama? Starting all this drama. It's me, bitch.
Now we need another Maras to make this stream a party.
Oh my God. Oh, are you kidding me?
Fresh meat.
We're good, don't worry about Thank you, Scoot. That's a true good shirt. Thank you. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Arcangelo. What is this week? We found perfect wind force, 6% wind force, Schaefer's hammer, items 4, 4, and 3 on our list of items that needed to be found. Come on, dudes. Just get me number 2 and 1. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired. Oh my god. Hey, slightly better ED. Oh.
Not here.
Schaefer's hammer. What timeline are we living in? My gosh. What is this world right now? This is ridiculous. We spent so long looking for it, and now we just snagged 2 of it. As soon as you get 1, you always get a second. That has now happened with like every single item that I have had. Every single item that I have has gone like that. COA was my... Let's look. Except for Tyraels. Yeah, except for Tyraels. And Astrians. Let's look. COA was my 9th item. I immediately found one the next day. Haliburd's Reign, I found like 5 since it was my 6th item, but I found one within like a month. Seraph's Hymn I've duplicated, but that was obvious. Wind Force, I have 4 Wind Forces. I found one within a month after I found that last one, and then 2 more in the past couple days. And Schaefer's Hammer, 4 months later, but it was the next item of what we have found. Oh. Oh my god. Griswold's Honor, I found 3 of those, I think. Maybe 4 of those now, but I found 2 with pretty close together as well. Oh man. It just don't stop. The party don't stop till I walk in.
It could be worse. At least you haven't found 4 wind forces. 2 Schaefer's hammers and material before Greek Caddy. Oh, and like 500 Maras.
I like how it's like 500 Maras, because at this point, it's closer to just estimate to the nearest 100 for how many Maras we have. Wow. I mean, to be fair, I was pretty due on that Schaefer's hammer. So, like, I had found so many duplicate prior to that it was like, why do I not have this yet? So, the fact that we got it isn't... Yeah, I mean, it's just the timing and how it worked. Oh my god. Just where we're at with everything, it's just such poor timing. But at least we can dual wield Schaefer's hammers now if we really want to on a barbarian. So I guess we got that going for us. Whew. That's crazy. Schaefer's hammer.
Look on the bright side. You have more Mara's amulets than Nickelback has fans.
Poor Nickelback, man. How did they become the meme of the world? Now we just need Templars and Deathweb to complete the 3 items I called today. No, I already have 2 Deathwebs. Don't you dare give me another one. By making terrible music? Yeah, but like a lot of people make terrible music. You know? Yeah, it was fantastic before Crazy Runewords came in. I have an ETH Deathweb, which is the rarest unique item in the game. 1 in 2.2 million or something like that. I do like a salad. And we got a tick, I believe. Ayo! Got a tick. A bale tick. Nice little bale tick right there. Looking good. All right. Tick party. Look at my tick. Ride the Chaos Diablo train after Schaefer's. I mean, that's just disappointment, right? Don't we not want to ride that train? It is a great drop, but it's a great sadness drop. Nice. We are 42.87% of the way to level 99. Where the base is at? Yeah, we haven't found a base yet today. It's very sad.
I am overburdened.
I'm not sure we even got a base yesterday. I mean, we were definitely hurting for a good drop today, so we got a good drop today. I can't deny that.
Where can I take you?
And 0.0 of the way to the final 2 Grail items. I mean, once again, when I say good drop, I mean a, you know, wind force
Hey,
or
llama,
whatever.
I'm looking for a word. It's also green. Can you help me?
Sure.
It sounds like caducus, caducity, caduceus, caducine, caduce, cadence.
Join my army.
Maybe you shouldn't have called this Holy Grail. Some dudes a long time ago tried doing Holy Grail and it didn't work out so well for them.
Yeah, maybe
They
that
got
was where
stuck in a
I went
cave
wrong.
full of traps until Han Solo in a fedora went with his German friends to rescue them.
Is that how it works? Now what happened? Are those other 99s? No, those are just test characters. This is my legit character. Spoilers! Right? Thank you, Camel. Get your pet out. My goodness. Well, we got a Schaefer's and we got a Tick today, so you know, it's a pretty successful day despite everything else. That's always the nice thing about a Tick, is like, at the very least, you know. So we didn't get an item. All that garbage, whatever. But you know what? We got a tick. I can at least go home to mom with that.
Where can I take you?
There are 119 ticks and then a hidden tick. So 120 ticks within a level. Why it's that? Camel actually went and asked Brevik, and he said because it fit the UI better that way. So it's worth whatever that is, 0.8 or whatever % of a level. At 99, will I go kill myself? Yes, for sure. What do I have in here? Just for fun, though. I'll probably go die a couple times. Why do I have skulls? Skulls are used for re-rolling diadems and stuff, so I just kind of pick them up as I go. Hopefully I don't die before 99, but yeah. That's what I did right when I hit 98. I went and I died. Amboss! What up? Thank you so much. How are you doing today? Will I try to get 99 if I get the last times before? Oh, for sure. Like I said, there's only like 80 hours until 99 if we're just doing crazy. And then probably even less, to be honest, because let's pretend that I get all the items right now. Now I no longer have to, I'm not going to stop and kill any bosses along the way. I'm just going to blitz straight through to Diablo. So I'll just kill 3 seals and Diablo and that's it. So it'll be even faster. So I imagine I could get to 99 in like 60 to 65 hours. Something like that. And I could also wear real damage gear as well because I won't be caring about magic finds. So it's probably even faster if we're going to be honest here. Probably even faster. I would just be flying through with crazy high damage. I'd probably switch to lightning and I'd go like 200 FCR. Do you have good gear? Yeah. I'd go 200 FCR. I'd max out on like life and lightning charms. And then, you know, get griffins and all that crap. And then we would just level like mad. Get the last bit of experience using an enchant zeal. I've actually done an enchant zeal build. It's pretty fun. It actually is pretty good. I think I did a hell speedrun in like 8.5 hours using enchant zeal. I just like gave myself the items. And then eventually I switched over to just using grief and then the game just got really easy. Enchanted grief was so strong. What was the last big find? Well, 4 months ago we found Schaefer's hammer. And that was a new item. And about 30 minutes ago we found Schaefer's hammer. What was the verdict on Bear Source? Yeah, the buffing is just so long. Like, yeah, it's good and it can be fun and stuff. And I'll probably play around with it some. But you just spend so long cycling all your charms and everything for the buffing. It's pretty annoying. Play Median XL? I did. If you go on my YouTube, I have a level 135 Barbarian.
I am overburdened.
So there's the whole series through me playing him. It was pretty good fun. I enjoyed it. I just eventually quit because everything left over was pretty much a Purify boss. Or it was like a stupid boss that I didn't care to fight. like the spider that kept healing and stuff whenever I attacked the towers or whatever. Really annoying. You left a steel clash? How dare you? Rebuild Speed Barb? I do love Mr. Speed Barb. I'll probably rebuild him. Did I misspell Guillaume? Whatever. I think I threw an extra I in there. So like that. William's brother, exactly. Let's see if that's how it's spelled. Yeah, there it is. It's the French form of Gilliam. Exactly. Jmod? Kind of. No, it wasn't a mod, it was a mob. It was just a blocking, not a deflection. Or deflecting, if it's ing. Makes it valuable. 4 open sockets and just good block rate gives you easier access to perfect blocking. 75%. Which can be really nice for a few characters. $20 Maras before Jmon.
Where can I take you?
Here's our Maras collection. All of these. Every single one of these, including 3 perfects. That's all Maras. And I'm not even hunting Maras. Like, if I was doing Mephisto and stuff, sure, more Maras would make sense. He's got much better odds to drop it. But here? What? Huh? Thank you, Driller.
Welcome everyone to pronunciation class with Llama. Now, let's go off to loot Jolene to do some jambling with Jeed for a Gilliam's Caduceus so that we can jam at the code to our GitHub.
Good day.
GG. That's right. Yikes. You know what? Some people just pronounce things differently. It doesn't mean one way is right or wrong, you know? I think we're both right in different ways. That's all. Dedicated to the troll.
I can't carry anymore.
I am very lucky to have my
Where can
viewers, Sea Shark, for sure. I enjoy my stream greatly. Chat never builds me up. This isn't a yes men chat, you know? I never feel wrong staff. Come on. I never feel like they're Just here to make me feel better. They very, very quickly will point out all of my flaws. Every single one of them. What's the funniest class? Why no keys? Because the chest can't drop what I'm looking for, so it's just fun to pop here and there. In what way? Funny. That's a tough question. Answer. I'm running 680. Aw, you're very sweet. You're just saying that so you can get some more good karma, so you can troll more, that's all. But it's okay. As in, which is the biggest joke? The Barbarian's probably the biggest joke because he's really not good for anything except shouting and leaping and finding items, and like he's this giant tanky barbarian, and he like his use is to just like buff me up, sit in town while so I can go do stuff, and you just give me battle orders then go back to town. So like when we have our 8-man, right, where we do the fastest runs ever. So we just uploaded a new world record to my YouTube, !YouTube. So 2 hours and 11 minutes for 8 people through hell from level 1. So it's crazy fast. And like the barbarian literally just sits there and in town and just like supports me because I'm the teleport sorceress for the group, for at least on that run. And so I'm just like, hey, can you put some potions outside my town portal? Hey, can you buff me? Hey, can you duplicate this town portal? Like, all he does is like sit there and get stuff. I need gold, please. Barbarian, here's some gold. So he does like no fighting. He's just worthless. Except he's just the character that basically does all the errands for everybody. So I'd say that makes him kind of the biggest joke of a character. That being said, he's extremely critical to like the speed of the run because you have to have somebody that's doing the errands, you know? Like, as silly as it is, he gives me battle orders, which is massive. He goes out and he does all the shopping for like lower res ones. He buffs the group. He does leap to help out early on. So that's really nice. And then, you know, like we need somebody who's going to run around and get the, get the legs so everybody can go do cows and stuff. So he goes and does that. There's just like, there's so much that he actually does. I think he's one of the harder characters to play because you constantly have to like think of all these things that you have to do. There's like a lot of little in-between things that you have to go do off on your own. Dropping potions for people and stuff. Making sure that they all have them and, you know, whatever. So there's a ton of things to do, but it's not like you're out there like fighting and killing, and it's not like difficult from that standpoint, right? Like the teleport source, I'm just trying to like survive on 500 HP in hell, teleporting around and having to read maps and things. So he doesn't have that concern, but it's still very important. But it is just funny because you think of the barbarian and you're like, that's the character that's the support and does all the shopping? It's fun, Raggets. Does he have to be a barbarian for that? He does for battle orders.
Who's really the more powerful character? All the peasants running around in stinky sewers. Have to kill mobs, or the dude that chills in town and reaps the rewards while yelling at everyone? Hashtag Barb from Air.
True. Good point. He's got the life easiest job for sure in terms of not having to fight for it all. But yeah, so the reason that it has to be the barb is because one, we need the barbarian. Otherwise, we've tried it before. Was that an Archon staff? No. We've tried it before without the barbarian, or like we've played around without using it, like the barbarian later on and stuff, and like the sorceress just gets absolutely slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered. I would say you could potentially go without the barb if you did some crazy stuff like all perfect rubies, go to sorceress, and she's stacking them like in her helmet for an extra 100 life. I mean, that's still not even enough though, you know?
Yes.
But if you had some crazy good life find and stuff for her, and you got some like good damage dealer instead in there, you could speed up a little bit there. But then everybody else is losing that buff, so you know, they definitely want Battle Orders as well. Battle Orders is just so good. Plus he also does like find potion early and stuff, which can be helpful. But it's just, he's no use other than that, right? Like that's why he's also a good support, because he's gonna spend all that time in town because he doesn't do any damage. There's no damage to have him out there, and you don't want him leaping around because it spreads monsters too much when you get to the later stages actually.
I am overburdened.
So you actually don't really want him with the group because then he's just soaking up experience. So he's a lot better inside of it.
Good day.
Barb can't be that bad if you can finish an MVS with him. I think that's just Chad always feels bad whenever I play the Barbarian. Can you shot Battlelord charges? Nope. CTA is where you get them from. But like you aren't getting that in a speedrun, so. It's just a little tick / I do it for visualization purposes. Slight APM spam and slight visualization.
I can't carry anymore.
Right, because it's kind of hard to see things a little bit. So like sometimes I'll turn it off here so I can just see a little bit better. And I'll turn it back on. Gives me a little bit better vision of stuff really quickly. That's all. Where can we see the run? Right here. It should be the latest uploaded video on my YouTube.
Where can I take you?
Hi, Llama from Guthrie. Hello. Guthrie, Oklahoma. Love it.
Join my army of the dead.
Just to let you know, I am still laughing about the save and quit after the hour plus chaos. Sanctuary. Hashtag camel cares. Sometimes.
That was a jerk move, man. You promised. Promised to let me through. That was one of my least expected save and quits, because I was like, all right, I think we're all on board here. And then I was betrayed by the camel.
Good day.
We had the Barb stay with the group to give his players 7 experience while you tried Tilly solo, and it was awful. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying we tried it one time, and it was so horrible, because I had like 280 HP, and I literally just got one shot by everything. I was basically getting one shot with 500 experience as well. I had 498 on this last run, because I was only level 27. Which, like, I don't know. Should I go to 31 and get a little bit more life? And maybe. But then I'm soaking up more experience from you guys. So I was really trying to make sure you guys got a lot of experience, but I kind of underleveled myself a little bit. But I think if we just do, like, give me 2 rubies and a helm or something, we could try something like that.
Where can I take you?
Yeah, that was crazy, Tao. That was crazy. Thank you, Nicarius.
Fresh meat.
It actually wasn't a bug, it was a piece of dust. But and then King Malquire as well. It looked like a bug. It was very buggy. How much does RNG matter for 8-man compared to solo? It definitely still matters. There's definitely a decent amount. A lot of it really comes down to like, I mean, it's just how fast, how well things line up, I almost think is the biggest thing. Do things line up well or not? Because, you know, if I finish Hell, or I get to Hell and Dario right when the group finishes their bail run, then they can immediately pop over, we kill Hell and Dario, and then I kick off. And then they go and do their stuff, and then they come back, and right as soon as they're finished, they can come in, I can kick the tomb, and then we can they can go out again, which is a new strategy that I think really helped a lot, because that got us another bail run. And then I go forward to Duriel and then do the same thing, and we just keep doing that stuff. SOJ and BK? No, that makes total sense. Trying to farm pit without infinity, it sucks so hard. Yeah, I wouldn't farm pit without infinity personally. But yeah, the faster the world record becomes, the more RNG matters. But like that last run, there was definitely some time loss from me in Hell. But I was really, really fast in Nightmare. So like, I made up some time in Nightmare, I lost some time in Hell. It gave them time for experience, but they had they had too much experience basically. By probably about one bail run. So there's probably another 2.5 minutes if I'm playing better in Act 2 and 3 of Hell. So the sub 210 is viable still. Sub 2 hours seems a little crazy to me.
Carry anymore.
But
Yes.
what happens first? Grizz Caddy or George R. R. Martin finish Game of Thrones? I think this'll at least finish before that, right? Like, there's a lot of things that won't happen before Game of Thrones is finished, the books, but come on, I'll at least find a stupid Grizz Caddy by then. How's it going? Well, I found another Schaefer's hammer today, so rough. What was the longest drought? Probably around this amount of time. Which makes sense considering 2 items left. Now I can dual wield them, exactly. Has Holy Grail died? She hasn't died since she hit 98. Which is probably like 7 months ago or something. 6, 7, 8 months ago. Been a while. Knock on wood. There you go. So we've we've just played more careful with her. Like, I used to run without CTA a lot for a little bit more magic find, but that obviously leads to deaths. Soon, TM. Should have made her hardcore. I would have just cried if I had a Tyrell's Might and she died. But, you know, I definitely think we could have played her hardcore. Like I said, we've managed to get through almost halfway of 98 without a death, which to me says we could do a lot of stuff without a death on her, you know. I just wasn't playing as safely all the times I died before on her. That's really all that's happened. Tracking all uniques and sets. Since you overkill this one, would Frozen Orb be better for clearing? I don't really overkill though. Like there's plenty of stuff that, you know, take a couple shots there. And honestly, Blizzard just moves pretty smoothly through it all.
Just imagine how many urns you have skipped. Maybe the missing items are in the urns. Better break them all to be safe. Swift rage, Swift
That's what I need
rage,
to do.
Swift rage, Add it, carrot, 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 carrot.
What is that message?
Good day.
Thanks, Gamble. Carrot, 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 carrot. Yeah, I could find the runes there for sure. I wouldn't find the items, but I could find runes in there. Carrots. Y'all making me hungry. I think I'm gonna go to the grocery store after this and grab some snacks. I have like no snacks in my place. Cause I was gone on that trip. Best place to find a base for CTA. I have a crystal sword here, or a dimensional blade actually, which is not the best base. I was just using a base. Most people go flail or crystal sword. Black Gaver, thank you very much. Carrot, carrot. You did too many ugs. Refund. You tried to ug one too many times. Bruh. Charge back.
I am overburdened.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Where can I take you?
Charge back, alt at full floor. I will fight it. This is a happiness gem scheme. Doesn't everybody just want happiness gems? And think about that. The more people that you get involved, the more happiness gems that you can earn. Doesn't that sound like the best deal ever? My goodness. What more could people want? The amount of happiness gems you earn is directly related to how much happiness you provide to other people and bring them into the system of happiness. It's a win-win, everybody. Win-win. Everything you can buy with money, you can buy with happiness gems. Not technically, but yeah. So if a third person gets happiness, I get 1/4 that happiness, or half. For every person that you bring in, and then every person in their downline that they bring in as well, you're going to get a fractional percentage of that happiness back up to you. Because you're going to feel good because now somebody else is happy, right? So even it's one of those things. If I directly make somebody happy, I'm going to get a lot more happiness than if the person that I make happy makes someone else happy, but I'll still get a little bit of happiness from that. Right? It'll just be fractional, and then once again continuing further down that chain. So it's really a great thing for all. And you just remind them to always come back to Mr. Llama SC's channel to buy more happiness gems whenever they need them.
I am overburdened.
It's a great system.
Happiness gems. This used to be an egg stream. Carrot Swift Rage. Carrot Swift Rage. Carrot Swift Rage. Hashtag get that Chinese peasant girl from 940 AD some shoes.
She's fine without shoes. She's used to it now. I like it though. Good callback. Good callback, Camel. I was just telling that story the other day to my friends, actually. Puke girl. Ugh. Where's the daily wind force? It came in the form of his Schaefer's hammer today, Elf. She has feet gloves instead, courtesy of Miss Kylie. Oh, don't say that too loud. I'm gonna get in trouble. I don't want to get yelled at. 5 poison damage. Wow, you're spoiling me, game. I'd love to hear some more recorded impressions. You have to talk to Evo there. That one. What's the best unique in the game? This is a pretty good one.
Yes.
Adds on thousands of damage. Because, like, you know, most other items you're replacing with just crazy rune words. Like, Grief always wins in every melee battle, so okay. Exile is probably going to win that shield battle. Spirit going to win over there as well for, like, shield. Enigma, COH. Fortitude, those are going to win the armor battles. COA is a pretty solid one. You could maybe argue a perfect COA. Oh, recorder, not recorded.
Good day.
Gotcha. Yeah, like these two, Griffins and COA. Look at that one, that's sexy. Almost perfect. You could argue are two of the best. That's replaced by Faith. These are alright, but whatever. D-Web's pretty nice, but not enough people play that. That's a solid, unique weapon, but only in one case, really. Fury Druid. Mass Chances, whatever. Grandfather's been replaced. Mara's. But there's a lot of, like, really good rare amulets and rings, I would say, that kind of replace a lot of these. So... yeah, it's a perfect ETH Updrive Cracker. That's one of my sexy trophies. Raven's definitely a great item. But it just, you know, I don't know, it's too common to be best unique in the game. 240 ETH and 300 non-ETH. Rip. That's like my Titans. I've got like 4 pairs of ETH Titans or something, but they're all trash.
I am overburdened.
But I've got perfect 209 non-ETH Titans.
I am overburdened.
you cube 10 Mars, you get Ming Song. Is that it? I hear Schaefer's is pretty good. Do you have any of those? Yeah, I might have a couple. Did you do Pinrunsk Infinity? No. I got Infinity from cubing like Sir runes up and stuff like that. And finding Burr runes. Just kind of casually. Thank you so much, Demilio, for the sub. Do appreciate that. How are you doing today?
I am overburdened.
How do you make ladder-only runewords? This mod allows me to make them. You can also just go and look up runes.txt ladder-only runewords, and you can look at how to add them to your list if you really want them. Which, personally, I think it's ridiculous that ladder-only runewords don't exist in single player, but they do. But ladder-only items do, just not ladder-only runewords. Whatever. Do you export your character files to a cloud drive? Yeah, I've got them backed up in multiple places. So, I've got my stash backed up and my character backed up. No, I haven't backed her up in the last couple days, so if it crashed now, I would lose a Schaefer's Hammer and 2 Wind Forces. And a near perfect, what do you call that? What's the
Look
Grim
at this
Helm?
Mara's neck. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
No!
How did my stash get filled with them? Why can't I get an Argent staff instead?
That's a good question, though. Unique Grimhelm. Vampire Gaze. Jeez, I don't know why I couldn't think of that.
Where can I take you?
Archon stash. So we got 20, 15, 8. It's only non-perfect pieces. It's 6 mana each. But least important attribute, so that was a cool find.
I can't carry it. I can't carry it.
Do you switch to bail runs? We just did bail runs. We did an entire tick worth of bail runs.
Good day.
We are past those. Maybe we'll do some Pindle. It is getting close though to bedtime. Gotta work in the morning. I discovered you don't need Nightmare Mercenaries to have Midor on them. You just need to be level 25 or 30. No, you need Nightmare. I don't know what you're smoking. If you're saying for like grabbing a defensive Merc will be Holy Freeze only from Nightmare. So normal and hell, you're gonna get prayer, attack rating, and defiance, or blessed aim and defiance. Nightmare, you'll get combat, or might, holy freeze, and what's the third aura you get there? Forget the third one. Is it also prayer? Again?
I
Prayer is normal, yeah. What's the nightmare version?
Can't carry anymore.
Thorns? Okay, there you go, thorns. That's why I don't know it, because never get that. So yeah, it is purely based on that. And it has nothing to do with your character level. So you might have been a nightmare accidentally and not realized it.
Good day.
Oh, Path of Diablo might have something differently. Sure, that's probably true. He probably got rid of, you know, just gave everything might or whatever, because more people would want might anyways. Does might merc stack with conviction? Yep, that's what my mercenary does. He's got
I can't carry
might, aura, and conviction. I am second skills like though did not get, yeah, correct, Falcon. Did somebody ask that? It's actually weird though, because you do get stuff like plus to all skills won't boost the skills of your mercenary or whatever, but plus to like fire skills will improve the fire skills of your mercenary if he like has a skill that, you know, does like fire damage or something.
Your presence honors me.
But like all skills doesn't. Something like that. Some interesting interactions with mercenaries and that stuff. Decapitator. Why wouldn't all skills work? Who knows? Ask Brevik. I thought only plus skills don't work. Is that it? I'm trying to remember what exactly it is. Let me look. Alright. So here's what plus skills work. Plus to all skills does work. Plus to character skills doesn't work. Plus to a skill doesn't work. Plus to a specific skill, character only, doesn't work, except for the barbarians. O skills work, but only with skills that the mercenary already has and are capped at +3. And aura when equipped works, but won't stack with Act 2 mercenaries native aura if they're the same. So Holy Freeze won't stack with Holy Freeze, but it would help a Might Merc. Plus skills that do not have blank only can benefit mercers for 3 to fire skills on Hexfire Sword should raise. Yeah, I think that does work. The +3 from Ormus will benefit the mercenary as long as he possesses the skill. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Good day.
Yeah, it's probably not a reason. It's probably just game program. There's a lot of weird code that causes some silly issues like that in this game. Merces will not go to level 99 as well. That is correct. He will remain at 98. Level cap is 99 in Diablo 2. So he is max level. Good night, Sea Shark. Won't be able to watch tomorrow. Thank you for the good luck. I'll be back Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Of course, exclamation mark schedule to get the rundown of what's upcoming.
But what happens if you have an insight in each weapon slot and also have a nightmare act? To merc with another insight equipped and you spam the swap weapons hotkey while leaping at 420 horsepower and singing row, row, row your boat.
Then you probably need to go see a therapist. I think that's what happens then. The game automatically dials your therapist number.
I'm overburdened.
Horsepower. Good question, though, Camel. Good question. What's the 8-man bell run experience per hour? Well, generally what you do is, well, one, it depends the level, right? If are you getting penalties or not from that? But it also depends if you're trying to like get certain people to 99. You can have other guys go in, run the game, and just get it to bail and get you to Diablo. So you spend more time at bosses, getting people feeding you experience shrines, all that stuff. There's really a very large variance depending on how you're running it all.
I can't carry anymore.
You ever try crafting amulets? Yep. Here's all the amulets I've crafted on this character. Here's all the fails. And then here's like the coolest ones that I have over here. It's not bad. It's not bad. This one almost rolled into something good, but didn't. Meh. It's okay. So. Yeah, the 2 to Lightning 17 FCR is actually pretty decent. I just wish it rolled some other things as well. No!
Impossible.
Let's see if it's green at least. Let's see what we got. Okay, it's not failed. Just a blue. Just a blue. Well, that's what we were checking. We were checking to see if it was green or not, which would have been even worse. Because then
I am overburdened.
all I had to do was drop Caduceus and we would have had our item.
Good day.
If it had 52 durability, that means it was green. A 52 durability blue Archon staff is a staff that actually rolled as a set item, but there is no set Archon staff, and so it rolls instead as a magic item with double durability. Oh god, he also knows the durability of each item. When you play this game enough. Yet he doesn't know her birthday. Oh shoot, Kylie's birthday is coming up. Good reminder, thank you.
Where can I take you?
If it couldn't roll set, it rolls unique, then rare, then blue? No. If it tries to always roll like this. It tries to roll unique, then set, then rare, then magic, then, you know, white, superior, whatever crap below that. So, if it rolls unique and the item is not a unique, it'll make it a yellow rare with 3 times the durability. Obviously, an Archon staff has a unique, so it doesn't worry about that. But, like, let's say Vortex Shield doesn't have a unique. So you would get a rare Vortex Shield at triple durability. Or, if it's a set item, it'll turn it, if it rolls a set item, it'll turn it into a blue item and double the durability. So that's just its solution for when it fails, because it can't be that item after it has said, alright, it will be a green Archon staff. And then the game goes, there isn't one of those. And it goes, oh. Alright, well then let's just do this instead. So.
I'm overburdened.
That right there is the difference
Okay.
between old games and these new training wheel simulators. Modern games would round the roll up to be nice to the players.
That's right.
Old games are like, nah, screw off, scrub. Ain't no bumper lanes on this bowling alley.
Yeah, you are technically correct. It would just go to 255 durability, actually, because that's the maximum in the game. So that is correct, future. And yeah, that's exactly how it works. Any other game would roll it in the favor of the player. All these new games that are nice to players would be like, oh, you got a unique, but there's not one? Don't worry, like, we'll make it happen. We'll give you a unique of it, or a set of it. You know, we'll roll it to whatever there is. D2's like, nah. Idiot. Yeah, we got an experience tick today. We worked hard for it, too. We did a lot of bail runs. No bumper lanes here. Like, we'll give you a double durability, because we know that's what you really wanted. Like, they actually thought about it. That's the crazy thing. You know? It's not like the game just doesn't have that value in there, and so it automatically rolls it down or whatever it is. They intentionally had to think, what should we do if it rolls the item that they want, but it can't drop? And Brevik and Schaefer, they're sitting in a room, and they were like, should we just give them the item below? It always drops 1. And they were like, no. Should we just make it a blue item in general? We really want to let them know that they failed, though. Okay. Let's increase the durability on it, just so they know that they failed and didn't get the item they wanted. He thinks D2 Classic stash is too big? Truth.
Hi, my grandkids told me I need to learn to dab in fork knife to be cool and spend time with them. Is this fork knife, and how do I play along?
Yes, you have found fork knife. Just start dabbing. And you shall, your grandkids will love you, Ballard.
Where can I take you?
I saw a screen with a rare Archon staff with triple durability yesterday. Oh no. That's why I don't kill anything that's below 86. If it ain't 86, I ain't killing it, because screw that. People are like, what about the runes? I'm like, yeah, okay. What happens when I get that stupid eye level 85 Archon staff drop? Nice, Balor. Super durable. Like, there's no purpose for the extra durability. It is purely there just to mock you for missing it. Make sure that there's a way that it doesn't improve the item in any way. It just mocks you.
Good day.
That's just crazy. Oh, another blue Archon staff. Oh wait, I should add that to our list of things today. Blue Archon staff. Do sets and uniques have higher durability than the failed rolls? No. That's the failed rolls are gonna have the high durability.
I am overburdened.
Ugh. I haven't always checked the durabilities on my Archon staffs. I am sure that I have found a green one before.
Your present.
I didn't really start checking them till like a year ago. The failed uniques that roll ETH? Oh, that would actually be really fun. You would get massive durabilities. You good? There's nobody over there, but like things are moving. There's like a chain swinging and stuff. So it's really concerning me. Monka shake, yeah.
I am overburdened.
Where's that ring at? Just. Yeah, it's like creaking noises. What's going on, dude?
Good day.
This is the ultimate trolling by Schaefer. I mean, at least you don't get no failed rolls, odd stuff.
I am over. I can't.
Legendary mallet, don't you dare. Don't you even dare. I mean,
I can't carry anymore.
it's not gonna fail though, right? It's just not gonna roll it.
Where can I take you?
We need ETH set items and remaster. That'd be kind of fun. Yellow caddy coming next. No! I have found way too many yellow caddies and Archon staffs. I have at least like 12 of each of them, it feels like. I have found so many. Oh, you dropped a Zod on Pendle? What? Bruh.
I can't carry anymore.
That's crazy. And you're like, just give me the Astrians already. I mean, you also dropped an ETH web like me, right? I think I dropped my ETH web from Pindle. So. No worse than a yellow caddy. Why not another Astrians? I mean, that would be the ultimate troll. 2 Astrians before Grizz Redemption. That'd be disgusting.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, come on! Freaking A, man. White? It's harder for me to roll a white than like a green at this point. Golly.
Where can I take you?
Ugh. Yellow next. Get out of here. What trash, man. What absolute trash. Try to imbue it, maybe you'll get a unique. Is that how that works? It's kinda rare to drop 2. Bruh, it is insanely rare to drop 2 Archon Staves in 10 minutes. I'm supposed to average like 1 a day. It's like a 1 in 3,300 chance that I just drop an Archon Staff base or something. Which is worse than every 4 hours. I think on average I should drop 1 Archon Staff and or 1 Caduceus each day. If I stream like 5 to 6 hours. That's how bad the odds are for those stupid items. Assuming I'm just doing this and like flying through, killing bosses left and right. You cannot gamble it, no. You can't gamble either item. Future probably has the actual exact number. Nope, you can't gamble anything. There's a lot of things you can't gamble actually. Super Turbo. Class specific items being one. You drop 2 in 1 drop? Wow, the odds of that are insane. I was saying, do you have the exact odds for the base dropping? I think it's like 1 in 3,300, right? Imgur? That gave her? Camel cares. Can get 4 Archon Staves with the Barbarian Horkin. True that.
Your presence honors me.
Something like that, Camel. What are the odds on Blink Bats? I mean, it was my 10th rarest item. They're not great down here. Don't! Oh, it's ethereal. Okay. It's ethereal. We're good. We're good. Alright. That is sick though, yeah. Actually a sick find. So ETH Grail continues even better. No, Tyrio's Might cannot be ethereal. Tyrio's Might cannot be ethereal, so it is guaranteed Templar's Might. But an ETH Templar's Might is super rare. More rare than Tyrio's Might, actually.
We totally can't go to bed tonight.
Players 3, Archon Staff. AT is 1 in 3,500. Explain law of averages at GDQ. Oh yeah, I always gotta throw it in there somewhere. Wow, what a drop.
Good day.
What a drop, man. I almost feel like I need to like make room for that on the front page. These dang Chamrons. ETH Astrians, let's go. Bro, that's sick though. Yeah, that is a little over twice as rare as Tyrio's Might. 194 ED, sick. +2, yep. Yeah, we just found that. That's dope, dude. Wow. ETH Templar's Might. Why couldn't the Archon staff have just rolled the unique instead? One of the two. No, it has to be the Sacred Armor. That's insane, dude. What a rare item. What a rare item. I think it goes up to 1515. Yeah, so we got a decent roll. Mid ED. Pretty good rolls on the Vita. It's like slightly above average Templar's Might. We got the +2 as well on the offensive auras, which is nice. What's so great about it but the defense? Well, it's more rare than Tyrio's Might, so that's kind of a cool thing. Goes well with my ETH Grail. Ooh, I get to update my ETH Grail now. Nice. Meth. Let's go upgrade. Or update it. And ETH Grail, Templar's Might. What a find. Save. Nice. 154 remaining. ETH Astrian tonight, let's go. How about ETH Archon? I'd be cool with that. You dropped a Leviathan? Sick, nice find. Yeah, I want to do a video about chests. Like the racks videos one is a great video in my opinion. Chests are also super interesting because you have so many different kinds of chests and there's all sorts of different things that can happen from each one. But like, you know, all the chests are great, so they're just good in different ways. But a lot of people don't know all the differences. Leviathan, favorite D2 item? Yeah, it's just got that awesome green color on it. That's super cool. Plus you get all of the, wait, what is that there? Colossus Fulch. You get all of the whatchamacallit. It is ethereal.
Your presence
Not bad.
honors me.
Oh, sick. Interesting picture. Yeah, the damage reduction on it's really cool. You get mass amounts of strength, damage reduction, and an awesome green coloring. So it's actually like a good armor, you know? I think that's why I really like it. Planariat Summit, nice. Would rare materials be if it was on this list? What? I'm not sure I understand the question.
Fresh meat.
The Fizz, thank you so much. Yeah, damage reduction items are fun. COA, Leviathan, boom, baby, good to go. How rare would materials be if it was on this list? Not as rare as the ETH Templars might we just found. Tell you that much. We actually just found one of the rarest unique items in the game. Obviously the rarest being ETH D-Web, but ETH Templars might is definitely up there. You're gonna have ETH D, those like the top three, Astrians, D-Web, and Meng Song. Actually, is Astrians indestructible? It is, right? No, it's... What am I thinking of as indestructible? It's not. What am I thinking? Oh, Grandfather's indestructible. That's what I was thinking of. So yeah, those are like the rarest three, and then honestly, Templars might be like right behind them. Pretty close in there. Oh, you tricky legendary mallet, you.
Your presence honors
That's
me.
Dark Force. Yeah, that'd be decently rare too. Wow. What crazy finds today. The assassin? What character is that? Anya? Oh boy. ETH is rolled after rarity, I believe. First has to figure if it can even be ethereal. Or if it's always ethereal or something. Anya 40 years ago. It would decide the item. It rolls that item first. Some weird pictures, man. I don't know where they got this. No! Oh god. All right, we're done. We're done. Good God. How, man? How does this keep happening?
Where can I take you?
Ugh. And the sacred armor rolls
Mama,
unique.
Don't give up.
The sacred armor is the one that rolls unique. What the heck?
Abandon all hope ye to find Caduceus in rare.
I can't carry.
Oh my god. Giant thresher.
Did you guys hear that the Hunchback of Notre Dame burned down today? I don't quite understand how a Disney movie burns down, but people seem upset.
Too soon. Too soon, Valor. Next is Rare Archon. We have the white, we have the blue, we have the yellow. It's time for the green. It's time for the green.
D2 says, not me.
Ah! Nuh-uh, dummy. Yeah, it does. It's time to drop the green caduceus. Bless your RNG. Thank you. Telling you, man, the dust. Dust is crazy right now. Wow. It rolled rare. D2 says, achoo! I'm allergic to all these trash base not rolling correctly rolls. Nice, Shao. I'm jealous. Yeah, I played Trolls of Destruction.
I can't carry anymore.
Ugh. Time to check the maggot lair.
Good day.
Man. Yeah, a lot of pollen and stuff right now. A lot of stuff in the air with spring coming around. I'm definitely like starting to get sick. I'm just fighting it for the last like 3 days.
I am overburdened.
Yeah. Come on. It's exactly how it would go, Mr. Camel. Un-VIP'd, banned, unsubbed, unfollowed. Wait, hold on. Oh, bassinet. Wrong green word. Jmod? Monarch of the Jackal. Whew. One to life. Are you not entertained?
Good day.
Join my army of the dead.
Dear Better Business Bureau, today I made a generous donation by throwing 100 pennies at Strimmer, and instead of laughing at my hysterical joke he said, "Too soon, please rate him F-."
That's how they work. Something along those lines. I wonder how many bad ratings Kylie gets. Dear Better Business Bureau, today I donated $100 to girl streamer. She did not even say she would go on a date with me. Please rate F-. Thank you.
Yes.
F was too generous, F- it is. Right? Gotta throw the minus on there to really make sure you know. That's weird. She always laughs at my jokes. What? Son of a... Go with talk with Kylie. Does Kylie have a reverse funnel system as well? Nah, she needs to set one up though. They're super happiness profitable.
Fresh meat.
Brings a lot of happiness
I can't carry anymore.
to all. Carbo, what up, bud? Good to see you again.
Hello, this is Jimmy Better Business Bureau, and I'm the CEO of the Better Business Bureau.
Honors me.
And I'm here to say your F- will ruin your streamer career unless you send us $800 to erase the review.
Well, that does sound pretty serious. I smell a bride.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, cudgel. Yeah, I will pay the BBB and happiness gems.
I am overburdened.
Even I clenched when I saw it, right? You just go, huh? Ah, nope, nothing.
Hi, this is Camel Corp. We hire out guys with wrenches for $400 to erase reviews by guys named Jimmy.
It's not a bad deal. Sounds like our private server is being DDoSed. Oh, that's fun. Well, I mean, that dude was already DDoSing it before, right? Wasn't that the thing that green dude was talking about prior to that? She's probably watching anime. Ah, wrong green C word. That's what you meant? Oh, yeah. The DDoS is... Well, it's not the D2 server. It's the servers that the dude is hosting it all on. Or whatever. All of those are being DDoSed by some dude who's demanding Bitcoin and crap or whatever. Still haven't watched Fruits Basket. Oh, I watched it with her. It was good, I think.
I need a key.
Yeah, just, you know. I don't watch a ton of anime stuff, but oh no, this guy, like, yeah, his demand letter and stuff was very
Join my army.
whatever. It's really
Hi, this is Billy DDoS, and I'm the one DDoSing your server.
he
Please
thinks he's
send
really cool.
8,000
I can tell you that much.
coin bits to my wallet in my back pocket of my jeans on the floor of my bedroom.
Seems like it's a deal. I'll send you some coin bits. Didn't you just share that? That was the other
I
account?
had a guy try to demand Bitcoin from a company I was working for once. Fortunately, he was an amateur, so we sent the FBI to demand his freedom instead.
Nice. Was he DDoSing you guys? Or well, was it just whatever? Oops. Trigun? Haven't watched it. See you, Black Gamer. Have a good one.
Yes.
15 to life. 22. Max stamina. Nothing. Finally, Black Gamer. Alright, we'll do like 2 more runs. And then we'll call it good.
Join my army.
I worked at a 2-man startup, and we got messages saying pay Bitcoin or they'd release our username and password logs. We didn't have sign-in available on our website. Payments were through an outside processor.
There's always people that'll do that stuff, man. So sad. Nice, congrats on the achievement. Nice, Camel. How will I celebrate when Grail's completed? We'll just have a little party or something, you know. Yeah, well, I'll probably use the items for like making a bunch of other characters and trying out different funky builds and all sorts of stuff, just to mess around and have some fun. Wow. Well, in what was an epic day, we found a blue Archon staff, a white Archon staff, a rare caddy, a Shaper's hammer, and an ETH Templar's might. Freaking insane. This is off the back of the last 2 streams in which we found 2 wind forces. Insane. Insane drops. And yet, for the life of us, we still can't find a Grizz Caddy for whatever reason. And that Archon staff still eludes us. This game, man. This game. All right, well, I'm going to go to bed. I'll be back tomorrow. GG, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Mwah! Kisses to you all. Hope you have a wonderful